Yes, welcome back indeed. What's up, YouTube? Part-time Rogue here again in the world of SAO Fatal Bullet for another episode. Last we left off, I had just hung out with Kirito and all his friends. So, some familiar faces for those of you who have watched the anime or read the manga or anything like that. So, here we are. Welcome back, Master. What are you doing here, Akemi? This is my personal room. This is Master's room, and I am Master's Aphesis. It's only natural that I'd be here, yes? I mean, I suppose. Officially, I'm what's known as the Artificial Financial Advisor, commonly referred to as an Aphysist Type X. What does that mean? In other words, I'm always here to support my master. I can even serve as your treasury. Treasury? Oh yes, you haven't done the tutorial yet, have you? Learning how to use these should help us build a better working relationship. From credit and item management to tocking up your room and finding your friends. I'm more than happy to take care of you in every way I can, Master. Now then, is there anything you wish to know? Sure. Okay, players complete. Yep, okay. Gold Rush was the major update. Technically, that has nothing to do with us personally, but for game scenario. The Afra systems were named. Avatar customization in private terminals. So, if you make your character and you don't like him, or you want to change something, the only thing you can't change is your gender. So, if you want to change your gender, gotta start over. But you can change your character's appearance as many times as you want. And you can just go over to the terminal and edit it. So, there's still a lot for you to learn. Let's get you ready before we leave. The outside world is a dangerous place with bullets flying everywhere. Oh, it's safe inside the city. You can only engage in combat in the field, and in specially designated areas. You have nothing to fear as long as I'm with you, Master. Any enemy that dares to attack you will have to deal with me. Okay, I'm impressed. Well, you can use your customization points to raise my stats and yours as you see fit. So, CP points, you get those every time you level up. If you notice, when I went from level 1 to level 2, I think I got like 30 CP points or something like that. Stats are also important for determining what sort of weapons and armor you can equip as well. To clarify, only really weapons. There's no... I haven't run into anything where the gear I was wearing required some kind of stat, so... Now then, first, why don't you inspect my stats? How strange. I'm not supposed to be this weak. Could there be a program error of some sort? Unfortunately, Master, I cannot fix this by myself. I ask that we sort this out right away. Please, take me to a repair facility. This is very strange. I have practically no skills to speak of. I am a Type X. I should have far stronger skills than these. Oh, I understand now. This must be because you're still a beginner. It's the only reasonable explanation. So, this is my fault. Please don't be offended, Master. I'm only being honest with you. Right. Since the Aphesis units are support AIs, we can't be stronger than our masters. Okay, that makes sense. So, as you get stronger, I shall as well. You can do it, Master. Now, let's examine your stats. Yep, so you're basically all this is just saying that skills, items, editing party. I already know how to do all that. So essentially when you level up, your Afro system will level up with you, and you can distribute your points. So you go to status, and then I'm level 2, so I got 30 CP points. You can see in the parentheses here, right next to the main stat, tells you how many CP points to upgrade. And then we can go through, see the skills. So strength affects your melee damage and your gear weight limit and your ability to equip different weapons. So if you see on the right panel here that's open, down near the bottom, gear weight, HP. So HP, simple, hit points. Your gear weight will affect how fast you can move at times. Or at least it feels like it to me, that the more heavier your gear, the slower you are, kind of thing. So I tend to run with very light gear, because I like to jump around a lot, so I usually end up running a sword and pistol with either another pistol or some other weapon, so usually pretty light on my feet. And nice thing about the storage locker, which I'll show you later, you can think weapons and gear over from other characters, so it's a shared box, which is nice. So let's see, vitality increases your maximum hit points, defense, and resistance to status elements, so things like poison, burning, things like that. Intelligence affects the skills and gadgets effects / recharge times, so skills, I showed you those earlier with the roll, the dash attack. Increase your recharge time, so those will be up faster, ready to use. Gadgets, I haven't showed you, but I don't have any right now. You have to buy them in the game. And those are things like health packs, poison daggers that you throw, electro stun traps, grenades, things like that. So agility affects a number of different things, including movement speed, weapon handling, and steadiness of your bullet circle, and your defense. Dex affects the damage dealt by critical attacks and to weak spots, the accuracy of your bullet circle, gadget power, and weaponry. So Dex is kind of important. Agility is important. Intelligence, good to have some. Hit points, yeah, you get some every level when you level up, but if you want more, become beefier, become tanky. Strength is going to be important if you're using melee weapons, but you're also going to need strength to equip some guns. So the more strength you have, the more melee damage you could do, which is good. But also, like, to equip heavier weapons, so like Gatling guns and rocket launchers, you need a decent amount of strength. And then the last one is luck, which affects item drops and critical hit rates, defense, and also reduces the damage from status ailments. So luck is good to have, but not necessarily important. So the important ones you want are Dex, agility, and strength. Everything else, or you want those to be the highest. Personally, that's what I do. I tend to put those as the highest, and then luck, intelligence, and vitality are kind of lower. But again, it is an RPG, so however you want to build your character, feel free. If you're going support, I suggest you put more into intelligence so you can heal your allies faster. But me, I'm just kind of straightforward. Deal some damage. So since I like to use swords, we're gonna put some in strength, and let's see, we'll go agility right now. Sadly, can only add 30 CP, so 3 points is all I can distribute right now. But leveling up doesn't take long. So as you can see, since I put a point in agility, my defense went up. And then I put some in strength, so my carry weight went up 20 points there. So, and then we can customize our average system. And I tend to put her more towards, well, I tend to put her more towards support, so we're going to give her some intelligence and some dex. And maybe some, yeah, we'll just go 2 dex. I changed my mind. So, give her some defense, give her some intelligence, and give her some dex. Alright, cool. Then skills. Skills are kind of cool. Let you do different things. You can cycle through and go based on certain weapons, so it'll limit and tell you which skills can be used with that. Also, if you look on the right side of the screen, it's highlighted. All the guns that are highlighted. See how sword just dropped out there? So concentration you can't use with just a sword, because it's a gun skill. Temporarily erases your bullet circle accuracy, so obviously you're not going to have a bullet circle with a sword. Right now, I don't think there's any skills I can unlock. Oh, besides Sharp Nail, which we're actually going to unlock because I like to use swords and pistols and things like that. I know, lame, I'm just being Kirito, so... these two are good, depending on how you want to build. I tend to avoid enemies. I don't want to draw their attention towards me, so I usually have a tank in the party. And then, again, if I'm using a sword, I'm not going to be using my gun as much, so I don't really pick up either of these right now to begin with. Skill sets, this is kind of important. This is where you want to go to be able to, because it will change based on what gun you have equipped. So right now it's all the same, except for launchers and stuff. So sword, we're gonna put Sharp Nail, the only one I can use. This one will have Sharp Nail. And that will change later. You can change your skills as many times as you need to. So, gadgets, like I said, I don't have any right now. But also, same thing, gadget sets. This won't change. This will just be on your character. But you can make favorites and save a gadget set, and then just pink between, so you don't have to keep changing individually. Equipment. So here's where I'm gonna go over to my. Master, you received a new message. Please open the menu and choose a message. This doesn't always happen when you get a message, just this one time, or when it goes to a cutscene kind of thing. So, nice job in the tournament. It's from Kureha. To properly thank you for coming along with me, I decided to show you around the SBC Glocken. There are a lot of places I'd like to see since the latest update. Oh, be sure to bring the Aphrosis too. We might get a side quest along the way. I'll be on Center Street, so come find me when you get there. Alright, let's get going. SBC Glocken. This is my very first time in the city. Let's get going, Master. Yeah, don't worry. I'll get there later. Right now, I need to use the item box. So, in your room, you have these 3 terminals. Oh, well, you have your item box. You have this terminal. Personal terminal. So this is where you can customize your character and change your avatar by avatar customization. This customization data actually lets you'll unlock more as you level up, but you can switch so your character can have different builds and you can just pink between, which is nice. So if you end up playing some co-op and your party already has a tank in your tank, and you have another build that you like for support, you can switch to support. And there's actually a terminal at you'll see later, but there's a terminal up at the desk where you go on co-op missions. So yeah, multiplayer, right? Skills, you can change skill sets here, and skills and gadget sets. And save. So, item box is cool. This is where you can store items for your character and retrieve items. So if you push right trigger, if you got a controller, well, I'm not sure on what the button is for on the keyboard. It's a little easier to play this with a controller, personally, I think. But, so this is my inventory. I can store things and take them out as I see fit. These are items I already have stored in here, which okay. Which I realize I forgot to put my items in there on my other characters. So right now, I just have things that were in there before, but I'll take out one of these weapons if I can use them. Can't use any of them yet because I don't have the skills. And this terminal, this green one right here, allows you to connect to the weapon shop, gadget shop. So like I said, you can buy gadgets here. There's a whole bunch. They are quite expensive, some of them, so I will buy a first aid kit, and I'll buy a frag grenade, because that's, I think, all I can afford right now. You can also access quests here. We're just going to take them all, because I'm going to need them all. So there's different types of quests. Sub-quests are just like, oh, kill this many enemies, blah blah blah. Hunting quests are certain player characters in the game, so NPCs but not actual players, but they're players that you have to kill. Unique enemies allow you to fight named enemies that are on the field. And then treasure chests, treasure quests are finding hidden treasure in treasure boxes. So yep, this is your little room. Later, as you level up, you'll get a guy in here that will... not sure if it comes in one of the DLC packages for this game or not, but you can spend, I think, 10,000 credits or something like that. 10 million credits, I don't know. A lot of credits. And you can expand your house. So this is all I got right now. Over here you got your this terminal gallery, so you can look at videos and pictures and cutscenes that you've collected throughout playing. Right now, I'm pretty sure it's empty. But, oh, yeah. I have the videos that we've already seen in the intro video, and then I have no visuals right now. So, yep. And then we can talk to your Afra system. Oh, yeah. She will, or he or she, depending on how you build your Afra system, will randomly change their haircut. And if you have other outfits for them that they can wear in your inventory, they will also randomly change their outfit. And you can tell them yes or no if you want. I usually just say yes, because it's okay. Afra's menu, AI settings. So, like I said, I usually put her as a support, so I want her to prioritize healing. I want her to attack on battle start. Heal in moderation. We don't need to go too over the top. And prioritize reviving me, because I hate when I'm down and I'm sitting there and you can't do anything. So, yep, that's okay. AI settings confirmed. Please feel free to change these settings at any time. So yeah, if you decide you want to change your roll up, you can change it. You can just come in here, tell her, okay, I want you to be a tank, so change this, change that, and tweak them however you want. Emote settings. To be honest, I haven't quite figured out how to tweak these, or what these tweak. But they basically give, because I know there's emotes in the game, so you can basically change how she acts with her emotes. But I like the default here, but or cute. But we'll stick with bright for now. Yeah, and that's all. And as you play the game, you'll unlock more things. Good luck, Master. I believe in you. Let's both try our best today. So, in this menu, you'll unlock more things as you go, finding parts for your assist. But we'll get into that later when we get there. And we'll go explore the SBC Glocken on the next episode. So, next time, we'll see you. And thanks for watching, guys.